one final job, they said. Who knew? First, there was Archie. Never want to play a game of cards with this bozo. Would absolutely have you running for your money. Then, there was Fingers. We called him Fingers because he had the fingers. Then there was Bruce. Seen him squash a man with his bare hands.
Yo, dudes, the Empire's pretty chill. Maybe you could, like, join it or something.
Okay, people, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., Santa's coming to town.
Santa! Oh my God!
I woke up at a river once. Did you just look at the alcohol? Did you even have a sip of it? Like, did you just touch it and think it, like, you know, absorbs?
I can prove that I never touched my balls. Will you promise not to tell on others? So what you say?
One time I was talking to a guy and I told him that I used to live in Kansas, and he asked me, why would you ever live there? And I said that I was a lifelong fan of the movie The Wizard of Oz, and that it had always been my dream to live there, and I would not feel completed until I had been where the magic happened. And I told him that once I moved there, I was filled with a sense of euphoria that could only be achieved by certain street drugs. I also told him that sometimes at night I would put on my red stilettos and skip down the street, and in those moments I felt completed, I felt fulfilled, I felt whole. I've never seen The Wizard of Oz.
Now that boy Remy from Ratatouille just making sure y'all enjoying that motherfucking gourmet meal he made for y'all this fine evening.
So tonight's been eventful, and by that I mean I went down a rabbit hole. It started with a tweet. It always starts with a tweet. This tweet, to be specific. Now, okay, finding out Alfredo was created in the 1920s destabilized my worldview, but this picture is so weird. I don't have time to unpack everything that's going on here, so we're just gonna throw out the suitcase, take this at face value, and keep it pushing. I saw that and was like, wow, that is the weirdest photo of JFK. I wonder if there are any weirder ones. So I looked, and lo and behold, there were. This seems a little, como se dice, fruity, and as per usual, my instincts were correct. Turns out that's a photo of JFK and his best friend, Lem Billings. Now, Lem was, albeit not openly, gay. One of us. They were best friends since high school, very close, to the point that Lem Billings was known as first friend and also had a room in the White House. He went with JFK everywhere, including on a road trip to Nazi Germany a few years before the war where they adopted a dachshund. So it's confirmed that JFK had a live-in twink. Nice.
Is that a crab with a top hat and a monocle? That's where I draw the line. Come on, Master Chief. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Dude, when I was 19, I was a fucking idiot. Trust me.
I was getting candles shoved up my ass when I was 19. It's just like the racist thing. She danced to an N-word in 2020.
Dude, check out that total hottie at 2 o'clock.
Whoa, hottie at 2.
Can you not tell time, dude?
I can tell time.
Oh, she's on the move. Total babe at dinner time.
Where is dinner time?
Total smoke show at my Wednesday therapy session.
How would I know when your therapy appointment is?
Friggin' resident of the Babe Motel at Dune playing at AMC Burbank tonight.
Dune's playing at Burbank tonight?
Absolute Auga vibes coming from Sunset.
Oh, Sunset, so like 6, 7...
on March 18th in Finland.
Oh, sorry to interrupt you guys. Do you happen to know the time?
I think it's about time you gave me your number.
Oh God, I'm late.
Surgery!
Is that a raincoat? Yes, it is! In '87, Huey released this. 4, their most accomplished album. I think their undisputed masterpiece is Hip to Be Square. A song so catchy, most people probably don't listen to the lyrics. But they should, because it's not just about the pleasures of conformity and the importance of trends. It's also a personal statement about the band itself. Hey, Paul!
I don't know who needs to hear this, but everybody on Love Island is hot in the way that second graders draw race cars. You know what I mean?
Hello and welcome to No Gods No Niches. Here's a list of historical figures that I would personally like to hang out with because they seem like great crack. Number 1, Mozart. This man wrote a song called Kiss My Aunt. Was pirating music from the Vatican age 11. Wrote the music for his own funeral. Flawless vibes. Number 2, Julie d'Aubigny, otherwise known as La Montpan. She was a countess, an opera singer, and an extremely skilled swordswoman. Literally used to fight men and duels for the ha-has. Faked a murder and burnt down a nunnery to get out one of her lovers. I love this woman. Number 3 is Mongolian Princess Kutulun. Anytime a guy tried to propose to her, she challenged him to a wrestling match and then win. Her dad wanted her to be Khan. Iconic. Number 4 is Yasuke the Black Samurai. He's just this dude from Mozambique that ended up in Japan and became a samurai. Like, you know this man has great stories to tell. Number 5 is this entire threesome of Margarita and Bonnie and Jack Rackham. Power throuple of the century. Pirates, bisexuals, fighting the British. You could not imagine a greater conversation. Number 6, Cleopatra. Girl. She invented champagne. Just girl queening and silly bossing through antiquity. And finally, and don't cancel me for this, Byron. He seems fun, okay? What was going on, okay? He was just lovers, traveling, tuberculosis. And I wouldn't even hang out with him in like a likable way. Whatever was happening with his energy, like, I don't think it was positive, but it was something. And I want to feel it. Thank you so much for watching this. Go follow my Twitch. Yeet.
I saw the life inside your
Here's what I have to say to you based on your favorite color. Part 2. This was the most requested one. First of all, let's get one thing out of the way. This is not a color. This is a hue. It's what you call the absence of light. And you guys are clearly obsessed with the fact that you have no light in your life. But I have to hand it to you. You guys are onto something. You're like super racist. You're borderline racist with this one. But I feel like you're the kind of person that if you were posed with 2 products that are exactly the same but with different prices, you'd go with the more expensive one because you think it's better quality. Oh my god, I like this color too. When I was a fan of Barbie, you're okay. But I feel like life hasn't hit you yet, has it? Yeah, it will soon, don't worry. I don't know what color this even is, quite honestly. I feel like the fact that I can't pinpoint it just shows how confusing you are as a person. Communication's hard for you, isn't it? Someone said, do silver. Baby, I don't know where you were in middle school, but this is a material, not a color. This is for the person that said gold. I don't know how to break it to you, buddy. You don't like the color of gold. You like the color of mustard. You probably smell like mustard. How indecisive do you have to be to pick this color? Like you actually woke up and said, not black, not white, but in between.
No, because listen, if the world actually understood how vaginas work, and buttholes, and just any orifice inside of our bodies work, we'd shame people with big penises. We'd shame them, we'd make fun of them, because it's not, it's not necessary. It's just unnecessary. I have put big shit inside of me. And, was it nice? Yeah. Did I bleed every time? Yes. It's just not work. It's just unnecessary. Where is that going? It better be going inside your digestive system. You better be getting vitamins from that. Okay? It's your vegetables. Technically, it's a nightshade, I think. So it's more of a carb. But,
Did you guys know that you can just make weird noises when you're like just living? And nothing will happen.
You can't truly call yourself peaceful unless you're capable of great violence. If you are not capable of violence, you're not peaceful, you're harmless.
Trade offer, alright? You come home from work, house, clean, dinner, on the stove, couple J's on the table. Me, you're happy, loyal, himbo, themsbund. Excited to see you, alright? What are you trading me? What do I get? Okay, listen, hear me out. You just let me sniff your armpits like a... Just come on. It's not weird, no, please. Come on.
Recently, people online have been saying that my girlfriend has bi-wife energy, which, if you ask me, is pretty cool. Because what if she did have a bionic robot arm? Then she could do cool and private things to me.
Yeah, I don't love you anymore.
You're a lying bitch.
If I get pulled over, I'm buying the police department. Did they know how much money I have? What are you wearing right there? Oh, a Thneed? You know who invented that?
So you know Morse code and you know texting? Like when you text someone and you reply K, that's not good. That's K, just K with no period or anything. But why are you talking about Morse code, Hank? Well, because I just put my hand in my pocket and there's a lot of cheese in there. Anyway, the Morse code for the letter K is dash dot dash, which if you look at it as a face, it looks passive aggressive, just like the letter K. But now I'm all caught up on this cheese thing. Whatever.
You're probably wondering, could I beat this guy in a fight? Yeah, I could, because when he reached for me, I would write eggs on his hand, so he would think he forgot them at the store, and he'd go back to get eggs from.
Here's a list of stuff I like seeing. I like when people with huge boobs wear shirts that clearly have a line on the shirt where the boob is supposed to sit above, and they just don't care. That line's just directly across their boob because their biddies are so space occupying. I love that. Don't let that shirt tell you where your boob should and shouldn't end. It's just a shirt, it can't even vote. I like when cats are all curled up like a little cinnamon roll and you can just sort of like put your hand where their stomach is and it's a free hand warmer, and also you get to look at a little cat. I like when people make videos imitating a TikTok audio that's stuck in their head. I think it's very cute. Girls skateboarding! I like watching men with beards do literally anything, but specifically I like when they have a very small pet who they love very much. I like when an indie artist's song goes viral on TikTok, and so they themselves will make a TikTok using the audio of their song, going like, "Hi guys, oh my god, I can't believe you like my music. Check me out on Spotify." I think it's so cute. I like seeing sunshine shine through the leaves of trees. I like when two friends meet in public and they hug, and you're like, "Aw, they're friends." I like when I'm in public and I see someone trip and then look around to see if anyone noticed that they trip. It's a very human moment. I feel very connected to them in that moment because I've been there too. I noticed you trip. It wasn't embarrassing though. Trust me, it wasn't. Like, we all trip, but just know that I did see it.
Everybody wants something special, but no one wants to deal with the emotional toll of Long Brick.
You see, when most people take their pets on a walk, they have them on a leash. But me, I have my pussy in a bowl, and we going on a walk. And she comfortable, and she happy, and we about to have a good goddamn walk. All right, now, me and my pussy, both of us together, on a walk, pussy in a bowl, happy as hell. Tell them you happy, Sheba. All right, now.
As soon as I heard, I rushed down from my hut to give you a big congratulations. I know you'll catch the snitch first, I just know it.
Here's what your zodiac sign says about you. If you're a Libra, you're kind of a lot. If you're a Scorpio, you have no filter. If you're a Sagittarius, you already know. If you're a Capricorn, you're a bit of a rascal. If you're an Aquarius, you're tragically unstable. If you're the Batman logo, you're more than a little crazy. If you're an Aries, impossible is not in your vocabulary. If you're a Taurus, your name is Chloe, you live in Detroit, and you're not over your ex Dimitri. If you're a Gemini, you're a little stinker. If you're a Cancer, shame on you. If you're a Leo, your name is Dimitri, you live in Detroit, and Chloe was nuts, right? If you're a Virgo, you work hard and you play harder.
As soon as I heard, I rushed down from my hut to give you big congratulations. I know you'll catch the snitch first, I just know it.
If you could be a white male for 24 hours, what would you do?
I would eat one battery.
Heaven help a fool falls in love.
But the kid is not my son. Woo! She said.
Wrong answers only, in character. In character, wrong answers only. In character, wrong answers only. In character, wrong answers only. Oh, okay. In character, wrong answers only. What? Wait, oh, I'm attached. Oh no! Oh no! In character, wrong answers only. In character, wrong answers only.
Cheese?
Oh, yes.
Cheese?
Cheese.
Cheese.
In character, wrong answers only.
Oh.
Cheers. In character, wrong answers only.
Once I was brain dead baked and my friend showed me a video like this, and instead of seeing this, I saw the entire Cinderella movie on fast forward, and like I think about that experience all the time.
Seriously, like what the hell is happening here? Because I've heard of a frying pan before, but this is ridiculous. What the frog doing?
Breaking news. What? Or should I say, baking news.
It's not baking.
A man has successfully fried a pan. I repeat, a man has fried a pan. Eyewitnesses state that they've seen a frying pan before, but this is ridiculous.
But that's my joke.
Now let's go to Nat with the weather.
What?
Nat, how you feeling out there?
It's a lovely 65 degrees, but it's still sunny, meaning that it's the perfect weather for a tan and some soup. Now, if you want to...
What I think people fail to understand is I know I'm annoying, but I find it very funny to be annoying. So I'll keep doing it.
There is no law without threat of violence.
You know, the last time I was admitted, the psychiatrist told me to... My leg is asleep. My leg is asleep. Oh!
Have worsty, it's the inverse of bestie. Worsty equals 1 over bestie. It's called the Mike's-Mike theorem.
The Mike's-Mike theorem states that worsty equals 1 over bestie, which can be rewritten as bestie to the negative 1. If we differentiate d bestie over d worsty, that equals negative bestie to the negative 2, which can be rewritten as negative 1 over bestie squared. Now the limit of worsty as bestie approaches 0 is that worsty also approaches 0. Therefore bestie cannot be 0 as you cannot divide by 0. Likewise, the limit of worsty as bestie approaches plus or minus infinity is that worsty approaches plus or minus infinity. So we have an asymptote at bestie equal to 0 and worsty equal to 0, creating a graph on the bestie and worsty axis. In summary, you can't not have a worsty as you can't not have a bestie. If you don't have a bestie, you are undefined. If you have one bestie, you also have one worsty. So to minimize your worsties, you need to maximize your besties as your besties approaches infinity.
I should probably tell Light he's gay. Sunday.